Mainstream media in a total frenzy over this Donald Trump tax story. But will it really resonate with everyday Americans? I mean, who the heck wants to pay more taxes than they have to, right? So is the mainstream media, in particular the New York Times, that was very excited, of course, because they got the tax records, are they so blinded by their dislike of Donald Trump that they are perhaps missing the forest for the trees on this, being that we need some kind of change in our tax code? Anyway, joining me right now with the very latest is Brent Bozell, founder and president of the Media Research Center. Always good to see you, Brent. What do you say? The media has jumped all over this. This has been the story since the New York Times got those tax records. Are they overreacting?
Well, yeah, you know, it shades of Mitt Romney in 2012 with the 47% remark that he made. And we looked at it in a 3-day period. There was 88 minutes of coverage, which is an absolute avalanche. With this story with Trump, in 2.5 days, we've now passed the 70-minute mark. So it's the same thing where they are in a complete feeding frenzy on him. One interesting thing, though, if you think of Romney, and it was 88 minutes about his comment at a fundraiser. Hillary comments at a fundraiser disparaging her opponent's voters. That has gotten under 3 minutes worth of coverage. Yeah. So what's saving Trump right now? What's saving his bacon right now is that overwhelmingly the public doesn't trust the press. In fact, trust for the press is at an all-time low, down to 32%. So it's one of those things where the vast majority of the public is listening to this and saying, I don't believe the pylon going on.
Well, you know, look, it's also sort of a common sense, and I think anybody who has owned a business understands that there are years when you lose money. Here's Hillary Clinton, however, making fun of people that lose money in a business. Watch.
Here's my question. What kind of genius loses $1 billion in a single year? How anybody can lose $1, let alone $1 billion, in the casino industry is kind of beyond me.
Yeah, I guess she hasn't spent any time studying the casino industry. I, however, have, actually. I did a whole documentary on Vegas and Atlantic City, and I can tell you, it is one rough business. And a lot of them have been up against it. And, yeah, you know, you're going to lose money some years, and in particular, 1995, he did.
You know, if Bernie Sanders made that comment, you could say that, yeah, he might be completely wrong, but you understand from where he comes. But this comes from Hillary Clinton. And the public remembers that she's also the one that said she was dead broke when she left the White House and has pocketed over $100 million with her husband in the last few years.
Amazing.
This is a woman who she plays one game and does another. And the public is seeing that. The trust in her the distrust of her is sky high as well with the public. This isn't a pretty sight for anybody this year.
So
let's be very clear.
In many ways, Brent, do you think then that the media is once again sort of out of touch with its viewership, with its readership, in that Americans feel one way, but the media is projecting something else entirely?
Let's understand something, Trish. The media could give a damn about what their audience thinks. That train left the station a long time ago. This is a press that is vested, it is committed to the destruction of Donald Trump. Let me say that again. It is committed to the destruction of Donald Trump. That is their only agenda. Truth and objectivity have nothing to do with this.
That's kind of a scary thought. We would like to see an objective press, for sure, but maybe that's just a wish and a prayer. Anyway, Brent, always good to see you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Trish.